Hi, welcome to this video and this channel. And in this video, we'll be discussing water engineering, which is one of the subfields of civil engineering. In a previous video, we discussed Diploma in Building and Diploma in Civil Engineering as offered by Kenya National Examination Council. If you have not watched the video, you can watch them in the link shown here or in my video description here. This will help you to compare between water engineering, civil engineering, and building and construction, and possibly help you to decide which is the best course for you depending on your interest. If you have not subscribed to the channel, remember to subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss my future videos on the field of building, civil engineering, and architecture. Now to the main content of the video. Water engineering is offered in a number of institutions, and we will start by checking the website for those institutions, and we see the requirement for courses in water engineering or other related courses, and then we pick the syllabus of one of the institutions, and we see what you're expected to go through during your stay when you're pursuing a diploma course in water engineering. Now let us check the website, and the first institution we are going to mention is Muranga University, which offers a course in water engineering, but from the website they have not indicated the entry requirement for the course. The next institution we are going to check is Airdroid Technical Training Institute. It's a relatively young institute, but I've seen they are offering quite a number of courses in the field of civil engineering, building and architecture. They have a diploma course in water engineering. You can also check the other courses they are offering. Now our next institution that offers a course in water engineering is Rift Valley Institute of Science and Technology. And if we move down here to building department, we can see they have a course, a diploma course in water technology. Actually, for Rift Valley Technical Training Institute, because it's a TVET institution, the course here is, the examining body is Kenya National Examination Council, together with Airdroid Technical Training Institute. For the courses offered by KNEC, you can check for more information from the KNEC Career Guidance Handbook. And we've moved to the page where they have courses on water engineering. We can see most of the water engineering courses are TEP. That is, you take your 3 years and then you finally do a KNEC examination. There are all these diploma courses in water technology, and all these courses in water sector, the entry grade for the courses offered by KNEC is C- for diploma, and they usually take a total of 3 years for each of the courses. You can check here for the job market. The next institution that offers courses in water engineering or in the water sector is Kenya Water Institute, and this is the institution that is fully fledged in offering water related courses. You can see the requirement for their diploma courses in water engineering, an average grade of C- with C- in English, mathematics, physics or chemistry. For the certificate courses, the entry grade is D+, an average of D+ in KCSE, and an average and a D+ in English, mathematics, physics and chemistry. But if you do not manage to attain those scores, you can start from a level called water operator, which takes 2 semesters, and then after that you can join diploma or certificate depending on your score in KCSE. The water operator course is some form of bridging for them. Then for the diploma courses, you can check here, they have quite a number of courses in water sector. There is diploma in water engineering, diploma in water resource management, diploma in wastewater lab technology, diploma in drainage engineering. For the certificate courses, which take 2 years, there is certificate in water engineering, certificate in water resource management, certificate in water and wastewater lab technology, and the certificate in irrigation and drainage. And these courses are offered in their 4 campuses. That is Kisumu campus, Nairobi campus, Chakarika campus in Meru, and Kitui campus. And then there are short courses in the water sector, which is called the water operator course. On finishing your diploma in water engineering and you want to pursue a degree, in water engineering or any other course in water and you want to pursue a degree in the water sector, you can do that in Egerton University. We had mentioned this in the previous video. You can pursue a Bachelor of Science in Water and Environmental Engineering. Now, because we have seen Kenya Institute is the main institute that is full-fledged in offering water-related courses, I want us now to check the Diploma course in Water Engineering, and we see if you are to pursue the course, what knowledge, skills, and attitude would you gain at the end of the 3-year Diploma course. If we check the first year of study, it's called Diploma in Water Engineering, Year 1, Semester 1. The first 2 units here is mathematics, that is algebra and trigonometry. When students are applying for a course, they usually have in their mind they will be spending all the time doing the practical for the respective courses, only to find themselves doing a lot of mathematics, which usually impacts quite negatively on them because they are not prepared for that. And that's why I believe it's worth taking your time before you pursue any course. Check the course, check the content of the course so that you can select the course based on factual information, not based on what you have been hearing from your friends. Then there is physics, which is important because they will take a number of units in structural mechanics and hydraulics. There is chemistry. Chemistry is important because we know in water there are various chemicals that may make water not be fit for human consumption or for domestic use, or not fit for industrial use. Understanding of various chemicals in water is important, and this unit will later become water chemistry, and it is important especially when it comes to water treatment processes. There is surveying. Surveying is important in all civil engineering branches. You need surveying for construction of water retaining structure. You need surveying for the routing of the water pipelines. You need surveying for mapping of water resources. Water supply technology. Here the trainee gain knowledge on the processes of water extraction, the construction of the intake. They gain knowledge on the distribution of the water, prospecting the amount of water demand for a given population. And they also gain knowledge on construction of water retaining structures or water storage structures. Communications skills and information technology, these are common units for all engineering students. I'll make a video for this in future because I think this is an area which is majorly ignored by engineering students. They usually think these units are not relevant at all, despite the fact that they are there in the syllabus to give them the soft skills they will need, especially when it comes to job search. There is a mechanical workshop technology. This is a mechanical engineering unit. Here they gain knowledge on safety in the workshop, how to use measuring tools, how to use cutting tools, especially when it comes now to working with pipes and construction of water retaining structures. Engineering drawing, we know this is a common unit to all engineering students. I will not mention much on that. Environmental science, this is important, especially as water engineers. They need to safeguard water resources. They need to have knowledge on pollution, environmental management, so that they can be able to safeguard the water resources. Engineering materials, here they gain knowledge on various materials that is used for construction of water solid structures. That is cement, concrete, timber, steel, and so on. In the first year of study, second semester, there is a mathematics unit that is calculus 2. Next unit is chemical and microbial water quality, where they gain knowledge on the various chemicals in water is an extension of the first unit, that is chemistry. And also they gain knowledge on various microorganisms in water. We know that is important if the water is to be safe for human consumption or even for consumption by animals. Then the various chemicals and microorganisms in water must be removed. Geology, here they gain knowledge on rocks, the various types of rock, how the rocks are important in supporting the various water retaining structures, the relation between the various types of rocks and the groundwater resources, that is the groundwater aquifers. There are some types of rock that may be able to store groundwater in terms of groundwater aquifers, and there are some types of rock that may not be able to do that. Again, there are some types of rock that may be able to support the weight of a large water reservoir, and there are some types of rock that may not be able to do that. Hydrology, we did that, everybody did hydrology somewhere, the hydrological cycle. And here they gain knowledge on precipitation, that is rainfall, the measurement of rainfall. They gain knowledge on evaporation, measurement of evaporation, They gain knowledge on various surface water resources, such as the rivers, the lakes. Next unit is mechanical plant. This is also another mechanical engineering unit. And here they gain knowledge on various type of pumps, compressors, the complex air systems. They also gain knowledge on maintenance of this mechanical machine, that is the pumps and the compressors. Construction technology, this is a civil engineering unit. Here they gain knowledge on excavation, foundation, the walls, the floors, especially when it comes to construction of water retaining structures or water storage facilities, such as tank, reservoirs, canals, and so on. The next unit is hydraulics, and here they gain knowledge on pressure, water flow, quantifying the amount of water that is flowing in a pipeline, measurement of the velocity of water, and this is important again in construction of various water retaining structures, such as the reservoirs. How is the wall of the reservoir or the dam will be affected by the water pressure, or how it will be the pipeline will be affected by the change in pressure as a result of water flow in the pipeline. Then the next unit is soil mechanics. You can imagine how important the knowledge on soil is, especially considering that the various water retaining structures will be supported by the soil. And then again, for earth dam, the soil should not allow seepage, so that a lot of water is not lost in the soil. Understanding of the various qualities and properties of soil is important. Structural mechanic 1, this is a civil engineering unit. It's all about the forces that will be in play in various type of structures, especially the water retaining structures, the various members of the water retaining structures, and their role in the support and the strength of the whole structure. The next unit is wastewater technology. Here they gain knowledge on correction and treatment of wastewater, and also the disposal of the wastewater, that is the sewer system and the treatment of the sewage. The next unit is plumbing and pipe fitting, and here they gain knowledge on plumbing and pipe fitting in a building. Actually, I've seen students confusing water engineering with plumbing. Water engineering is much broader than plumbing, as we are seeing here. But plumbing is also a very important aspect of water engineering. In the second year of study, that is year 2 semester 1, the first unit here, as we can see, is mathematics. Do not say I want to do water engineering, so I believe I will not be doing any mathematics, because it's all about water, not math. There are actually a number of units in mathematics. The next unit is electrical technology. Electrical technology is important, especially when it comes to installation and operation of electric water pumps, the various type of cables to be used for installation, the types of the pump, is it single phase, 3-phase. Another important aspect of pumps, especially when it comes to the amount of energy bill the water company will pay, is the power factor at which the pump are operating. Then the next unit is surveying 2. We had talked about surveying. Hydraulics 2, we had talked about that. The next unit is water chemistry. This is an extension of the unit, the 2 units we have seen in our first year of study, chemistry and microbial qualities of water. Just an extension, is all about the quality of water. Next unit is irrigation and drainage. Here, the training gain knowledge on various irrigation systems, their design and their installation. Hydrogeology, which is an extension of geology that we have seen previously. Hydrogeology is more concerned on groundwater flow, that is flow of water in underground rocks, and how that water can be extracted. The next unit is water and environmental law. This covers the various rules, laws, and regulations pertaining the administration of water resources. And the next unit is soil and water conservation. We know if we need clean water for consumption and use in our industries and homes, then we must take care of the soil and the water resources. Next unit is water supply 2. We had already talked about that. This is all about the abstraction of water from the water resources, the distribution, and so on. In the second semester, first one is numerical method and power series. This is a mathematics unit. So be prepared to do a number of mathematics units when you are joining water engineering. Technical drawing is AutoCAD. Here, training gain knowledge on AutoCAD. And I usually advise students if there is any program that you are being trained on when you are in school, make sure that that particular program, you gain enough knowledge on it. You can be able to use it immediately you leave school, because it will be your marketing strategy. When you're looking for a job, you can put it in your CV. I have knowledge on use of this particular software. The next unit is drilling technology, and here training gain knowledge on underground water exploration, drilling of wells, and completion of wells, that is the casing of wells. Next unit is on remote sensing and GIS, and here training gain knowledge on GIS and remote sensing, especially when it comes to mapping and exploration of surface and groundwater resources, and they gain knowledge on various GIS softwares, various remote sensing softwares. Structural mechanics 2, we had talked about structures, and it's all about the strength and stability of the various structures. A bit of physics there. Measurement of civil engineering quantities. This unit is also in civil engineering. Equips trainees with various methods of measurement, especially when it comes to quantifying the amount of excavation that need to be done. It's also an important knowledge when it comes to bit of quantities. Next unit is wastewater technology 2. We had mentioned about that. Soil mechanic 2, we had mentioned about that. This unit you are seeing, they have the first and the second unit. They are the core unit in this area. Or in water engineering, there is principles of management. Here, training gain knowledge on various management practices. It's a business unit. Construction plant equipment. This is a mechanical engineering unit. And here, training gain knowledge on selection of various earth moving equipment such as excavators. We move on to the third year of study, first semester. There is complex numbers and matrices. This is a mathematics unit. Entrepreneurship, education, environmental management, we had talked about that. The next unit is estimating and costing, which is a common unit to all engineering students. Electrical engineers do that, civil engineers do that, mechanical engineers do that. So it's an important unit for all engineering students to help them in estimation, costing, and procurement of the various materials and accessories they will need to use for a particular project, especially when it comes to construction work. These two, we had talked about them previously. I will not repeat. Legislation and ethics for water engineer. This is about various laws in the water sector. Then there is a construction management. Again, this is a civil engineering unit that is more of you gain knowledge on management of a construction site. Another important unit for the water engineers is non-revenue water, which help them to quantify the amount of water that is being lost, and also helps them in detection of water leakages, metering, so that the non-revenue water or the water that is being lost in pipelines and seepages can be reduced. Then in the third year of study, second semester, which is the last semester in the institution, students gain knowledge on all these areas. But this one, most of the units are elective in that it will depend with the option the trainee decide to pursue. In the third year of study, the water engineering course has 3 options. Trainee can decide to pursue wastewater option, drilling technology option, irrigation and drainage option. And in that particular case, they will do this unit depending on which option they decide to pursue. For example, those who have decided to pursue wastewater in their third year of study, they will be only be doing these units. But now what I should add is that the examination is an internal exam offered by Kenya Water Institute. You can go and read all about that. I'll not be able to go through it. Diploma in Water Engineering from Kenya Water Institute. This will also be accepted for entry to the course of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering by Kenyatta University. And at that juncture, I believe I've given you enough knowledge on water engineering. You can compare the water engineering video with civil and building video so that you decide which is the best area for you. I'll also create another video in plumbing so that you can compare water engineering and plumbing. If you are in water engineering, you can expand your knowledge in plumbing, or if you're in plumbing, you can expand your knowledge on water engineering. Now let us meet in the next video where we will be comparing water engineering and plumbing, and we will expound more on plumbing. I believe I have not wasted your time in this video, and certainly not in the next video.